Hi. Welcome, welcome.
So welcome back to Final Fantasy Tic Tacs.
Making preparations.
What do you want?
What's really cool is that they have a chronicle now. So if at any point, if you guys pick up this game, or if you are watching a streamer play this game, you can always have them access the chronicle. The chronicle actually goes through the story events.
What compelled them?
It'll even let you rewatch the movies. So you can always like recheck on some of these things. Also, if you don't remember the names of the people, you can always go back into the encyclopedia and go through persons, locations, and terms, right? So that one, the one we just read, or I just showed you, had some about Dicedarg, and so now you can come back in here and you can remember all of that stuff, right? Am I level 99? No.
Leaving, are we?
We are not level 99. I drink a lot of water. I started making it colder so I didn't like drink a bunch too fast. Because if I start drinking a bunch all the time, the amount of times I have to pee just gets like inconvenient. So before, at the end of the stream,
Need something?
Eustacia
You want something?
was actually only level like 2. Now she's level 7, so she's ready to fight people. I haven't swapped any of their jobs around or anything. I wanted to wait because I thought that if I just loaded the file and went into a fight, it would be really jarring when it was suddenly like an archer and like a black mage. So I got to do all of the prep work. So he learned all he could learn with job points here. In the original game, at this point, it would show that he mastered this job, but because it's actively tracking the hidden skill, even in the prologue part, you can't master it. But I learned everything, so keeping him as a squire is just not what you want to do with life. So what I want to do is, first of all, because his bravery is higher than his faith, he's going to hit harder. But I also like to work on, I always like to master Knight on Ramza. So push come to shove, if I have like a hard fight, I can always swap him back to Knight, and he can wear like heavy armor and he can be bulkier. So at some point he's gonna have mastery in a lot of jobs. Like after Knight I might go archer, or I might just go black mage. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there, you know? But I do enjoy staying in jobs until I'm done with them. A couple of people I might just move around, but we'll see.
Interesting.
Now, because he'll have metal as his sub job, he won't have access to items. So he will be incapable of resurrecting people, and I need to plan around that. You can see how she has mastered Squire. So we're ready to change her job. I might just keep her or make her a chemist. So she can keep her squire sub job, and I still have somebody who can throw items. If you're not a chemist,
Good idea.
you just can only use items on the square next to you. So you gotta be a little bit careful with that. Why do you have nothing equipped? What happened to you, girl? Okay. So... Eustace has high bravery. And I'm kind of done with him being a chemist. So we're going to swap him over to Archer. Heh. 69. Nice.
A fine choice.
Again, he'll have fundaments, so he can just charge up his basic attack, so he also won't be able to pick people up off of the floor.
Yeah?
High Potion, Ether, and Phoenix Down. So let's change her into a caster. Do we want a white mage, or do we want a black mage? I never played the original Final Fantasy. I'd like to. Next year I really want to work on playing through all the Final Fantasies if I can. Well, you have all three of the basic elements. And female black mage does have the cute addition of having long blonde hair. I can't turn them into cats, no. I might be able to get a cat on my party later. I thought I did. Did I not? Is it not updated? I know I didn't touch the title, but... Is that back? That's not backseating, is it?
Huh, not bad.
So when you change jobs on people, it tries to maximize your gear, but that's not the gear you typically want on casters or later in the game when you get different like helmets and armor things that can do special things. So I'm actually going to come back in here and I'm going to swap the leather plate to the robe. The robe gives me more MP, which for some reason they just want 8 more HP. Whatever, right? Here's your robe. Because I only have a thunder rod, I'm gonna try and remember to use thunder more. Thanks to the HD Remaster quality of life, it does show you that it boosts lightning. So that's good. Oh yeah, there's several robes. Wait until you see the chameleon robe. The lizard robe. I really want to keep her on fundaments, but I'm scared.
Lizard.
So I'm going to give her items because I'm scared. Have a great night. Zap is a really cute name. It would also be a cute, like, hamster name, you know? Eventually, as the game goes on, there's like a whole bunch of different accessories, robes, and helmets that will have different like bonuses and equipment effects. So you always want to make sure that your stuff aligns with your goals. Hello. Here we have the flow chart. You can see that this character is level 2 Black Mage. Once she spends more time in more battles as Black Mage, she'll unlock this job and half of the requirements for this job. This flowchart is awesome. This down here is the job Casey wants. She's Vivi right now. She's Vivi right now. Interestingly enough, male characters don't have the hair. So it's more like classic Black Mage. But I don't like the look of the White Mage male. I think I like the look of the male archer more than the female archer. And I certainly like the male knight more than the female knight. I mean, yes and no, Shadow Kitty, because it would tell you, like, once you got the job levels to unlock the class, if you didn't have it on somebody else and you went and looked at it, it would tell you, like, 4 archer and 4 thief for dragoon or whatever. But yes, you did just kind of like on a whim unlock some of the other stuff. If you kind of aimed for it. I feel like they're set up in a way that, like, if you kept like somebody you liked as like a caster, so you mastered Black Mage and then you mastered White Mage and then you just kept them in like the magic half of the tree, you would have eventually figured some of these out, but yeah. Geomancer, just, you know, that's fine, right? Everything's fine. I was looking around in the game, so the game has a built-in, like,
One must ever strive to better
this.
oneself.
I don't know who that guy in the upper corner is, but it has like a built-in achievement system, right? So all of these certificates are like accomplishments and achievements for like within the game itself. And one of them is either it's the in-game one or the one on Steam. But one of them is like using the poacher's den to create items that you can't buy like at least 5 times. So that's kind of cool. Oh, there you go. Like this. So that's really, really cool. I think Mime would have been the hardest one, but I always unlocked Mime because I always took Ramza from like being physical stuff to being caster stuff because his brave and his faith naturally like went high.
I'll keep you in my thoughts.
And it is kind of random, Mime. But some of the other stuff seems pretty straightforward. Get certified. Yeah. I also took a 5th party member.
I'm here.
And leveled him up to catch up. He's almost mastered with Squire. But every time you do a plot storyline battle, You can't just use all 5 units, like the guest characters occupy space. Boo! So... Getting Cloud was awful. Just like the nuances of having to get everybody else too. I heard that they did interviews and they talked about Cloud in this game, and I think in the HD remaster they actually like fixed him. I think they reduced the overall power of some of the really powerful units like Count Orlandu, and I think they buffed Cloud. Because they're not going to launch this game in the midst of a 7 remake trilogy and have Cloud be, like, shitty. You know what I mean? And I tried. I spent so much time on this game. I had Cloud at max level with, like, half charge from a time mage. So he had to spend time as a knight to get equipped sword, to be a time mage with equipped sword, to get half charge, and it still wasn't enough. It's like his modifiers from gear weren't high enough either. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting when people start to finally get that far. But yeah, in the HD remaster, like this version of it, they did address their concerns over, like, you know who I'm talking about with Count Orlandu, right? Like the guy who has like every Holy Knight ability. Like he just would run and then you give him like an Excalibur at the end of the game, and it's like you don't even need anybody else. So hopefully they did some adjustment, or at least just made Cloud viable. Because it was really sad. I tried my hardest. Me and a lot of other people really tried with, like, sub-abilities and, like... It's like his damage never really went higher with a magic gauntlet or, like, a gauntlet. You were hard-locked to his materia blade to use the limit, and it wasn't very strong, and... Oh man, Tyler, one of the characters you get in this game at the end of the game is literally just like a whole army. I don't know. Tri-Fierce? Hello. I don't know what the plan was with Cloud originally, but you know, Cloud's abilities are his limit breaks. And some of them do have, like, bigger areas of effect. So I'm sure there was some concern. But, like, they needed to do something with, like, his actual sword, which is hard to find in the first place. But, like, if you have any other sword equipped, he can't use his limit breaks. So they need to either make the materia blade, like, scale with Cloud's level, or something. Like, there's so many things they could do, and I'm really excited to figure out what happens. Nuh-uh, Omnislash isn't his friends. So, like, you couldn't even, like, give Cloud, like, the Excalibur for auto haste. You can't really give him the ability to dual wield, to have the materia blade and another sword in the other hand, because then he doesn't short charge. Or I tried that, and, like, he just doesn't do a lot of, like, physical attack damage. So I tried. I'm a huge Cloud simp, and I fucking tried. The Brigand's Den. Home to brigands. No. The water looks so good.
Understood.
I actually don't know if I want to bring Eustace. for this, to be honest.
To the front.
So I'm gonna bring Claudian.
Time to fight.
It's time.
I don't know. You know what? I even have his Advent Children's
We've lost
sword
contact with
replica,
the
and I don't
others.
even know how many blades it is when you
I
break
fear
it
this may
apart.
be the end for us.
Miluda!
Do not say that. The battle is not yet over. We mustn't give in to despair. The nobles must answer for all they've wrought.
Yeah, and our friends are our power.
It ought not to have been like this.
Hey,
My
Galentine.
brother was too soft, too indecisive.
My friends are my power.
The enemy!
Look, it's us!
I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing the Marquis.
The
I pray I am
Marquis!
able to
My
repay
friends
it
are my
even a
power.
little by aiding you in this.
How can you know
Oh, shit.
by whose decree? Who decides such foul and absurd things?
So basically, asshole is being a rich asshole again because Maluda and everybody who's in like the corpse brigade were the people who were commoners or peasants that gave everything for the war, and then they weren't even fucking paid for it. So the whole point of the first part of the game is you just find a bunch of people who are like, we just want to be paid. We can't afford to eat. Even though they were soldiers.
'Tis heaven's will.
Heaven's will. Gotcha. Great.
Heaven's will? You would pin your bigotry on the gods? No god would fain forgive such sin, much less embrace it. All men are equal in the eyes of the gods.
Men, yes, but the gods have no eyes for chattel.
Can we just give him to Maluda? I hate him.
Ramza, is this woman truly our enemy?
No.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wow. She's clearly marked as the objective, too. I like that. Get him, Jeffrey.
Yourself.
Well, Argath thinks like all of the nobles.
Easy prey.
All of the nobles, including Ramza's,
Whatever
like,
it takes.
family, all think like this asshole. Ramza, however, doesn't. And so the whole game, you're just like, people are just people, right? And it just goes crazy out of control. Because Ramza, the main character, is of
What's my next move?
the richest family outside of the royalty.
My turn.
So it gets complicated for this guy. No, the game looks way different. It looks much better. I thought so anyway. Oh,
Bloody hell.
bye! Bloody hell is a really good assertion on that one. Oh, sucks to suck.
I've earned this.
They did. They really did enhance a lot of it. But they still kept it like really like loyal to what it looked like, because they had to rebuild the source code. Much like all of the other games from the PS1 era, like they lost all of the source code. So they had to rebuild it. And so if you buy the Ivalice Chronicles, you can play like just the standard rebuilt version, or you can play this version with like the enhancements, like the combat timeline, the dub, all that stuff. So you can have both versions, but they are all like visually enhanced at least. Of course, Galentine. Anytime. Let me know if you have problems being able to do so. Oh my god, her name is Laura. But it's Lora. Helenor? Some of these names are wild. Oh, you are so dead. Wait a minute, since when did Maluda have monk moves?
I fear nothing.
I had this on normal difficulty, and it's crazy.
This is just the start.
You can have both versions and eat them too? Yep. Yeah, it looked so close to what it did on the PS1, but it looks way different if you look at them side by side. Look up like comparisons, it's really cool. I really don't want to be up here, but it is what it is. Thunder. Oh, look at this quality of life. It shows you where the tiles are gonna hit before you select where to hit. Dope. What are you, turn 11? Alright, you should be good. Is there a turn order for charge time on... Did they get rid of charge times in this version? Does everything just make sense now? You gonna punch her? Girl, what? Okay, so there are still charge times, but for some reason my Black Mage didn't have charge time on Thunder. It might also be because I have the rod equipped. There might be like multiple calculations that add into it, but there's still clearly charge times. False alarm. Bye.
I'm ready.
Bye.
I'm just getting started.
Go Raichendo.
What now?
Bye.
Damn it.
Maybe it's in that like massive amount of information when you target a unit.
Does this help? Thanks.
There's no other way.
Agree. Music is great.
This is the end.
How do you have monk
I can do
moves?
this.
Jesus.
Here I go.
Taken down at the word go. Monk Luda is scary and new. hope I counter tackle you off the ledge. Fuck out of here. What do you think? You're safe in here?
It's over!
Oh, it's foolish.
Hmm. Actually, reset the move. Let's try and hit Maluda. Because she sucks.
I will not run.
Did she
For
just...
just as my soul burns, with fury my fists roar. Pummel! There!
Gods above.
She just recited an incantation before beating my ass. Okay. They renamed a bunch of the monk abilities too, right? So, I'm all right with it. It might have always been Pummel. I know they've gone with a better translations for a bunch of the abilities though.
I have you now!
So much left undone.
With her whole chest, yeah. Her only crime was being poor.
I must find a way.
I will not run.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me?
Damn it all.
She has Wave Blast too? Brother, ugh. Did you just try and steal my shield? What a bitch. Actually, let's try that first.
Come on, you can die later.
Yeah, them actually talking instead of just like screaming is really cool. Aim +5? Who has aim +5 in Battle 5? Hard mode must be crazy. I can't wait to try hard mode.
I will not run.
My turn. Fall! What?
Bye.
I feel stronger. The fruit of my labors.
Oh, I know it's an archer ability. But you see, this is more reasonable, right? Like, I've only done like 4 plot battles. The fact that a basic unit in this battle had aim +5 is wild. That's what I'm surprised at. Not that I don't know what aim is. Never mind that Somebody's dead. It's fine. Don't worry about her. She's fine. I don't know who that is, but that is, like, uncool behavior for sure. It's legal, though. The embargo was off. I never really played Guild Wars, but I did play World of Warcraft for, like, 20 years. I do love MMOs, especially when you've been playing a specific MMO for a really long time, and it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. You can just log in and you know there's something you can do. I watched the whatever Blizzard did to talk about the next expansion, and they talked about, like, stuff that was going on with housing and neighborhoods and weekly events and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, oh shit. I may only want to fill my house with cheese, but that doesn't mean that I also don't want to participate in weekly events. It really sucks that she's just gonna keep killing the black mage. Oh, I miscounted. Good thing it lets you undo the move as, like, just a standard. Look at this thing you should experience.
It's not over.
Good news, Paladin. Legion Remix is about to come out.
I will not run. Surging rage erupt. An extension of my fist become. Or a blast. You're mine.
It's curtains for me.
Whoever played Maluda had to have so much fun just shouting this stuff into the microphone. Well, I'm not a recruiter for Blizzard, I'm just saying. I really liked playing Enhancement Shaman, and everything post, like, Mista Pandaria was rough.
How do you fare?
You know, I'm really enjoying this version of the game. I was just talking about how I wish it had some of the War of the Lions content, like Agrius's birthday and stuff like that, but I understand that that's not the original version of the game, and they had to rebuild the source code, so while I hope they do go for some DLC, if not, I'm sure people will mod it. If you never played Tactics before and you're interested in it, I can tell you that the story is very good. And in terms of, like, grid-based combat tactical RPGs, this is a really easy one to start with. And all of the quality of life that they've added to this version really makes it super approachable. So, like, right here behind me and below me and above me is the turn order. You can actually scroll it, 40 turns in advance. Not that you actually need that. You can see how next to my health bar is the number 1. That's because it's her turn. Number 2 is the dying boss. And then you can see 3 on Ramza. Like, seeing the turn order in advance is already flying circles around this game originally, because if you look at her information, you see how it says CT? That's her like charge time, her turn order. Before, you had to untarget and then check her, but you couldn't, like, you had to see, oh, she's 42, 22, 22, 22. So you wouldn't actually know that of the 22s, Ramza would go first. You would just see 22s and be like, well, okay, I know she's higher, so she's obviously gonna go first. It was a really big pain in the ass. And in the menus itself, because it's got a job class system, they made a flowchart that shows you how to unlock the things, so you don't have to like struggle bus or go to GameFAQs like the rest of us might have had to. There's a lot of really good things here.
Every little helps.
The music is great. The characters are great. It's literally Eat the Rich.
I will not run.
Oh my gosh.
Take this.
How did you do 8 damage instead of your 40 projection? What even is pummel anymore? Right, Wolfman? Hi. Hi, Teddy. I'm used to things like throw rock being kind of variable, but something like that was kind of nutty. You see it in the turn order? That's cool. Eh?
I will see it through.
The music is beautiful. And this isn't even one of the more, like, intense songs that you'll have for combat music. This game gets real dramatic.
If only I was stronger. It's time.
My face!
I can do this.
I'm waiting for the thief. I'm curious. Ever since I picked up a crystal that had like aim +5, I'm like super curious.
Kill or be killed. I'm not done yet.
I don't blame you. Final Fantasy IX does a lot of things right,
I won't lose.
to be honest. Oh. You had Cura? This is on normal mode. That's ridiculous. Well, I guess I'm already, like, using high potions. I hope they added potions, but probably not.
I will not run.
Brace yourself.
Down with you.
Right. I am a Beowulf.
The time is now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that it was +5 in the Maluda fight. Oh, I'm sure they tweaked it the best they could.
If I need your body, I'll fucking...
Dick.
Why do you come? Welcome. In 2077, what makes someone a criminal?
Getting cock.
In Night City, you can become...
Thank you. Thank you for the devs edit on the Keanu meme. How are you? Are you also playing Tactics? Or are you just trying to lurk? You just come in here and present chaos and I'm not supposed to talk to you. It's also a viable response, you know? Like a cat. Like a cat walking through a room. Like, I walked here, but that doesn't mean that we're hanging out.
It's time.
Speaking of, what?
I can do this.
All or nothing.
Dropped off his half of the rent, skedaddled.
I will not run.
I'm having a good time with this game. I'm a little, miffed at how they handle charge time, but maybe I'm just not seeing it. Because, like, I see it in the turn order now, but I don't know if I saw it before I queued it. Got yourself just a little.
Lay down your sword. Resist us not, and your life will yet be spared.
Get it, Ramza.
I'm no more than chattel to you, am I? So have my head and be done with it.
Do you truly hold us to be so foul? Do it, Ramza. She fights as a corpse. Let her become one in truth. She's a foe and a traitor, an enemy of House Beowulf. The world has no place for such wretches. Her claim to life is forfeit.
Jesus.
Spare her now, and you place your seal on the warrants for our own deaths. It's her or us, Ramza. Strike her down!
Try as I might, Ramza, I cannot think this woman our enemy.
Yeah,
Have you lost your wits?
She is no more chattel than you or I.
You would turn against our cause, Delita. I should have expected as much.
What the fuck does that mean?
You deny me even the mercy of an honorable death. Pox on you and your pity. So long as you bear the name Beowulf, you will ever remain an enemy to me. You do well to remember that.
Damn.
Delita? What have we done? A pox on your pity, indeed.
The game is dramatic. At that moment. The manse?
No! I won't go! Release me!
Oh shit, what's going down at my house?
Be quick about it.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, that's my sister!
Let go of me! Help! Zobog!
Oh, sucks to be that guy.
Time to cut my losses.
Alma, are you unhurt?
Yes, but Tetra...
Yes. I know.
Lord Brother!
Lord brother.
Worry not. I am fine. Alma, are you all right?
They did not harm me, but you're bleeding.
In no fevered dream would I have thought the brigade so bold to strike us here. They must have come for me.
5 among our guard are slain, and Tetra taken. Like as not to ease their escape.
Find them. Search every den and dovecot if you must.
Please, brother, you mustn't speak.
Dovecot?
Accursed rebels.
I like new words. Oh, jeez.
Dog.
Someone! Anyone!
Lord brother, you're bleeding all over the steps.